The next crypto gem is on the way, and Alpha District is going to utilize the WAIT token as its primary in-game currency. The Hourglass Collective is coming on strong as a dominant player in Web3. In today's video, I sit down with Jett Tang, president of the Hourglass Collective, as we discuss all of the current alpha taking place. If you want insight onto why WAIT may be one of the major players in the next bull run, buckle up and let's dive right in. First off, let's get started with what is WAIT and where did it come from? Where did this whole project get started?
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy story. We were a token community that was pretty much just an ownership renounced token that we built a community around. So the most interesting thing that happened that really changed the game for us is I got Jeff Mahony, the owner of Neft Brands and Save Daily, multi-billionaire, to be part of our community. And basically, he wants to be a friend to blockchain. He's already a leader in fintech and retail brands, such as his vodka brand, Neft Vodka. And he owns a plethora of other successful businesses, several successful Web2 apps, an events promotion, a wrestling promotion, celebrity podcasts, and much more. The very, very first thing that I said is that let's do a crypto show together, because it won't just be good for Hourglass, it'll be good for all of crypto. And there hasn't really been anything like that in terms of a competitive reality show format that has made it on mainstream TV. And we did make it happen. We shot it several months ago. We have a really good cast. We have our judges are George from Cryptos Are Us, Brian D. Evans, and Leah Halpern. And we shot this over a little over a week, and it's going to come out. We now have announced the premiere date, September 7th. Yeah, so the first show, you're going to see the narrowing down from 16 project teams that want to be the next crypto gem. And only 4 of them are invited to Los Angeles to go through a series of challenges where they're put through the gauntlet and judged as to who can be the next crypto gem over several episodes. And so the first episode, you can expect to meet the judges, get to know them, and the narrowing down goes through quite a process. It doesn't conclude completely. Some of that leaks into episode 2, but you get most of the narrowing down in episode 1.
That's great. So episode 1, we're going to get narrowed down. Is this going to be kind of like The Bachelor, where these projects are going to get roses and they get to continue on?
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, we did it our own way. We didn't use roses, but there is a process of elimination, and the judges are the ones that get to decide on that. To be frank, we didn't know what we were going to get. This is reality TV, so whatever happens on set happens, and there is just so much drama. And luckily, the judges tended to disagree a lot, which makes for better TV, I think. And they genuinely just had different ways of thinking of things. And there were other times where they agreed and there was more of a definitive consensus. But a lot of times things got testy, and things sometimes got testy also between the judges and the contestants, and between the contestants and the contestants. So there's a lot of drama, which is good for TV, which is what we want, because we want mainstream people to be brought into this world because it's a fun competition. It's an entertaining TV show, but then they're learning about crypto too. That's the whole idea. You get sucked in by the fun, the entertainment, the drama, the personalities, and the fact that it's a competition and there's a lot of tension. But we want new people brought into crypto. And, people from crypto just need to understand, we didn't make the show just for people who already know a ton of crypto. So there's a lot of sections where we're educating people that are new, and we're making it fun for new people. And that's because we want to bring in millions and millions of new people into crypto, or hundreds of millions. I just actually tweeted today a link as to where to watch in terms of the Insight channels. And in terms of the number of viewership, Insight gets over 90 million views across their channels a month themselves. But in terms of all our other distribution platforms and everything, we're going to be in over several 100 million homes.
Why don't we jump right now into the next project that I know that you guys are working on, Alpha District. I'm going to show a short clip right here, the trailer, so that people can see what's going on with Alpha District.
This is an NCIA security broadcast. You are now entering Alpha District.
So cool. Can't wait for that to come out. Is there any sort of clue that you can give us as to when we'll be able to actually play Alpha District?
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be the format of Alpha District is a MMO RPG where there's a Web3 verse with true digital ownership with NFTs. Our Hourglass WAIT token is the only in-game token and currency of the whole game. And there's also lots of mini games within that verse. So then those are diverse and different. And so with a project like that, we're going to be able to get up and running a lot faster. So things are going really, really well. And to just give a little bit background on Alpha District, the TV show was just the tip of the iceberg for Hourglass. What we wanted to do was we wanted to take what our chairman, Jeff, did with his family office, which was he created an incubator to create all these incredible Web2 companies, entertainment companies, retail brands, and he built them all up and made them synergistic. And so what we decided to do is we wanted to do the same thing, but we wanted to do that for the WAIT token. So the WAIT token is very interesting because it's 100% circulating. So there's no inside supply that gets dripped out and dilutes the supply. All that is there is out there. So that creates for very good tokenomics for anyone who's the holder, which was what I wanted, because I come from a background where I was a crypto just investor for many, many years before I led a project. And I always hated it when you get a token and then there's there's all this dilution later and it kind of messes up the upside. This is just our second incubated projects that we're revealing, but we have only over half a dozen in the pipeline. We have many, many, many more that are all going to be using the WAIT token. So the goal ultimately is what I see down the road, like a year from now, 2 years from now, is that what we want to have is that we want to have the supply and demand of the WAIT token being most of the people buying the WAIT token because they want the benefits it achieves in our incubated projects. And we want our incubated projects to be mammoth successful projects that we support with everything we have in our network. So that's our vision.
If you'd like to watch the entire interview with Jett and get even more alpha on WAIT, I'll leave a link to the whole video in the description down below. Also, make sure to tap that like button and turn it blue. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on all notifications so that you never miss an incredible interview and insights into Web3. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.